A man yelled Heil Hitler, Heil Trump at Fiddler on the roof, sparking fear. A man stood up, gave a Nazi salute, and yelled Heil Hitler, Heil Trump at a performance of Fiddler on the roof, leaving some audience members anticipating the worst, such as a shooting. Video footage of a man being escorted out of the Hippodrome Theater in Baltimore on Wednesday night went viral after witnesses said the man stood up and shouted Heil Hitler, Heil Trump early in the intermission. Sumit Verma, a news editor for Voice of America who was at the show, told NBC News that he didn't hear the man initially, but then clearly saw him making a Nazi salute and yelling Heil Hitler as people were exiting for intermission. Some of the ushers, all female, rushed over and security came in shortly after that to escort him out, Verma told NBC News on Thursday. Everyone around me appeared quite shaken by the experience and some people were in tears. The man was identified as Anthony Derlunas, 59, in a police report. He was not arrested but the police department is conducting a follow-up investigation of the incident, the report said. Connor Drew, 26, who said she was in the lobby during intermission, told NBC News that he overheard a woman on the phone saying she was worried about a potential shooting. She said she was afraid that she would walk outside and they would outside with guns ready to kill Jewish people, Drew said. For that show of all shows, it's against anti-Semitism. Having to sit through the second act after something like that is pretty tough. Fiddler on the Roof is a Tony Award-winning musical about a Jewish family in a Russian village at the turn of the 20th century. The show, originally performed in 1964, was revived on Broadway in 2015 and is currently touring the country. Another audience member in Baltimore, Kelly Logan Gould, 45, said a group of older women behind her in the audience ducked under their seats. Gould told NBC News that she wasn't hysterical, but she fully expected him to pull out a gun. I was definitely shaking and I was anticipating the worst, Gould said. I was very much concerned for my safety. I was there with my mother and her friend and I really wanted to leave but decided to stay because you can't let them win. The incident happened just over 2 weeks after 11 Jewish people were killed at the Tree of Life synagogue in Pittsburgh. The suspect allegedly told police that he wanted all Jews to die. Derlunas told police that the final scene of the musical's first act reminded him of his hatred of President Donald Trump, which prompted his outburst, the police report said. He also told officers that he had been drinking heavily that night. The Hippodrome Theater released a statement on Twitter condemning his behavior. We do not tolerate behavior like we saw last night during intermission at Fiddler, the statement read. Security handled the situation swiftly. Our venue has a proud tradition of providing shared experiences to people from all walks of life and we will continue that tradition.